What is up, everybody? We are now live. It is Monday. And it is time to once again reopen everyone's favorite restaurant. That is Steve's Kitchen. What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Hope all of you are having a wonderful beginning to your week. I hope all of you had a wonderful weekend. But here we are again. We are live, letting everyone know on Twitter that we are live as well. We are live, and here we are. I just posted the tweet out. But what is popping, everybody? It is Monday once again. It is September 18th, 2023. And let me tell you, man, the weather is acting very, very different, I may say, bro. Like, it's crazy. What's going on, Big Mike? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, man. Weather got me all messed up. You can hear it in my voice.
Poof, poof.
My left nostril is completely stuffed. But nonetheless,
You in the mud, huh? You are in the
I'm in the
mud.
mud, bro.
You
I
are
was
in the
good all
mud.
day until it started getting to the end of the day, and everything wanted to friggin' clog up and friggin' give me hell. So it is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah, brother. It is what it is. But nevertheless, yeah, dude, the weather in Jersey, Armand, I agree with you, man. It does suck. Will Chase be here? Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? He's not usually scheduled. He'll pop up when he pops up in here. But nevertheless, um, hopefully that doesn't change your perspective or your point of view of just pointing that out. But nevertheless, I hope all of you are having a wonderful day or
Sorry.
whatever. It's okay. I've been there, bro. I've been there. It sucks even more, dude, when you're not on that verge of doing this a lot, right? You're not doing that.
No, not at all.
Oh, bro.
I don't do that. I don't really get that bad of allergies. I really started just experiencing bad allergies the last couple of years of my adult life. So
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, you're
I've
not the
never
only
really had
one.
allergies like that, but I guess I got to start kicking up the vitamins. I'm getting
Nah,
older.
nah, bro. Like me, when I was a kid, I didn't get allergies, bro.
Yeah, me neither.
I never really got them. Um, I never really got them. Hold up, let me just fix something here real quick.
Yeah.
There we go. Much better. And now I feel more relaxed. Much better. Um, when I was a kid, I didn't have allergies. My parents, bro, they would be in the mud, you know,
Yeah.
fuck, just sneezing like crazy, just clogged up, everything, just the worst. Me, not nothing, bro, nothing.
Yeah.
Even
I'm
when
the
I was in
same.
high school, even like during my senior year of high school and all that stuff, bro. Um, Same thing, bro. All my friends, woo, they're talking like this, doing all that stuff, bro. Me, nothing.
Yeah.
As I hit my 30s,
Yeah.
dude, fuck,
Yeah.
man. It hit me, bro. It's hitting me. Um, what was it a couple weeks ago? My eye started itching so badly, bro. I couldn't I didn't know why. I didn't know what caused it, right? And I just kept scratching the shit. That's why I don't know if y'all noticed on a couple of streams that we were on here, even on True Heel Heat as well. When we were doing the watch along, I would scratch my eye. Like, I even noticed it. I don't know if you did or not, Mike. You Mike, you're very static. Just come back in and come back out again, if you can. Um, so my whole nose and again, I don't know if you guys noticed it or not, but my whole eye was just itchy shit. For a minute, and it due to allergies and shit. It was fucking ridiculous. But nevertheless, here we are now, and I'll be honest with you guys. I love this time of the year. I said this before. As I get older, I learn to appreciate the fall. Like it gets chilly in the morning when I go to work. It's chilly, right? And then in the afternoon, it's nice and warm. And then at nighttime, it's chilly again, and I don't mind that at all. Big Mike, you're back, buddy. Had me worried there for a second. Like, what's going on?
Oh, my internet's kind of messed up. I don't know why.
Yo, what you doing? His enters. Uh, can I share a wrestling video relating to this topic to spark discussion, Steven? Uh, sure. Just shoot away, buddy. Shoot away. Shoot away. But
Yeah, go
we'll
ahead.
get into
Yeah, go
that.
ahead.
Go ahead. Whatever. But nevertheless, Mike, like I said before, dude, as I got older, bro, allergies been a bitch to me, bro. I don't know if you caught what I said earlier. If you noticed the couple of streams that we did a couple of weeks ago, I've been scratching my eye like crazy, right? Oh, damn. Big Mike, you there, bro? Just come back in, bro. Just come back in. But I hope all of you again are having a good day. Hope all of you are having a good day. Whatever it is that you're doing. What is this? What is this? Why is Cody Rhodes story really the rocks? I mean, we'll get into that later on. We'll get into that later on today. If you're asking me to play the video, I'm not gonna do that. If you're asking me to play the video stuff, I'm not playing the video. That's fine. He got okay. He gonna. Hey, he's back. Hey, you're back. You're back, Mike. Oh shit. Okay, never mind then. I guess he's not back. Guess he's not back. Um, where was I here? Again, I'm sorry. I'm just this whole thing is catching me off guard right now. Um, Mike, I think you're good, bro. I think you're good. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I restarted my router, so it's gonna give me a second.
You're good though, bro. You're good.
Are you sure?
You're good now. You're good, bro. You're good.
Okay, well, let's go then.
Let's just keep it rocking, bro.
Yeah, let's,
So where
okay.
was I? I apologize, guys. We apologize. See, here's the thing about it. We just keep it going. Yeah, we just keep it going, man. But I don't know if you noticed it earlier, Mike. You know, a couple weeks ago, I've been scratching my eye. I was scratching my eye like crazy.
Yeah.
Turns out my whole shit, it got to a point where it was pink. People thought I had pink eye and shit. Like, nah, I just kept scratching the shit out of it. They called it a rash. Um, but I'm better now. Hopefully you get better too, bro. But so basically, Ronan Ghost posted this video. He sent it to me on Twitter. It's from our boys over at PW Hustle. Why the Cody Rhodes story is really the rocks. Producer, edit that whole last 5 minutes out for the replay. Nah, we good. We let it rock, bro. We let it rock.
AKA Steve's too lazy to do that.
I'm not trying to fuck up anything, so I'm just let it rock. Nevertheless, I think it also once you edit it, it becomes a new video, and I'll get into that later on. But a lot went down this weekend, right? A lot went down this weekend in the world of wrestling, even in the world of the UFC, bro. I know it's officially was it this past Friday was officially the first episode of SmackDown under their new TKO umbrella, right?
Yes.
And the
Yes.
big thing that's being talked about was the return of The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock, our boy Dwayne Johnson, bro. Dwayne Johnson showed up. He confronted Austin Theory. Now, prior to this, he was a guest on the Pat McAfee show. I think they were in Boulder, Colorado. They were hyping up the Colorado. I think
he he was a guest on his show, and he was also College Game Day, which Pat McAfee is a part of. So yeah, they were in Colorado to support Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes.
yeah. Wasn't that in Boulder though?
I
Colorado
guess I don't know. I don't know where
yeah.
they play, but yeah.
Okay. Just asking. Damn. Okay, take it easy. Okay, I'm sorry. So yeah, like you said, and I know he did say there as well. Oh, there are talks of him and Roman Reigns. We'll get into it in just a second. We'll get into that in just a second. But he was there. Then he showed up on SmackDown because Pat McAfee showed up first. Theory came out, and Pat McAfee was like, "Oh, but this is the People's Show. The People's Show."
Yeah.
And that kind of gave you the hint. Like, wait a minute.
Now,
And
let me set this up for me.
okay, fair enough.
Something told me after seeing The Rock in Colorado and him being in Colorado for the game, and also seeing that tweet from SRS saying that, oh, there's talk saying that Pat McAfee and The Rock is going to be backstage for SmackDown that's in Denver, Colorado. And he didn't have an official okay. Like, yeah, they are. But that's what he was hearing. And something just told me, just watch SmackDown from the beginning. Just watch it. So I turned it on. For the first time in a while, I turned on SmackDown on time. Usually I'm 5 minutes in, 12 minutes in, maybe 20 minutes in. I turned to it on time. Pat McAfee's coming out. Austin Theory interrupts. Pat McAfee says, this is the Austin Theory show. This is the People's Show. And you know what that means?
If
then
you smell
Rock's music hits.
And the place went bananas. It was electric everywhere, dude. People were just it was electrifying, bro. And it's crazy because like you've seen the photo, right? Like I'm showing you the picture here, right? Pause. Yeah. Rock looks in amazing shape.
He's always in amazing shape.
But next to Theory, who's also in good shape as well, Theory looks like a cruiserweight next to Rock. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
and I know this photo, and I know this photo isn't doing it justice because again, this is a photo that was taken, whatever, right? But if you watch on TV, right, it like Theory just looks hella small next to Rock.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that happened. Theory called, he's the real Austin now, right? And I know Fox was not happy with the fact that Rock made the crowd chant, "You're an asshole" to everyone and stuff, right? He made the crowd chant that. And I know Fox wasn't happy because they had to edit that. Again, they had to censor it, right?
Who cares, bro?
I know that, but I'll be honest with you. Watching it, granted, you can go online and watch the uncensored version. All you want. Go online. It's online. It's on YouTube and stuff like that, right? But watching it from home, because again, I don't have international TV where they show SmackDown live, right? I had to watch it on Fox, like everyone else here in the States, right? It did make a little bit like, bro, really? And again, it kept going and going. And again, I'm sure being there in the building would have been dope as fuck. Don't get me wrong. But being that I'm watching it at home, that's the only But it's Rock, though. I'll make the exception. It's Rock. You know?
Did you see the post of him getting ready in Gorilla? And his music hits, and you can hear The Rock getting ready in Gorilla. And his music hits, and he was walking towards the curtain, and he gives a little smirk because it's like, that doesn't get old. He had that doesn't get old look on his face.
It doesn't. It
so
doesn't.
cool, man. So good. So cool,
old, bro. It doesn't get old at all, bro. Now, if you listen to the interview, Rock did say that there was talks of him and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39.
Right.
Everything was good to go until WWE and The Rock couldn't come to terms on, I guess, creative, right? The word was going around that The Rock wanted this to be the beginning of something. Not really, normally you think WrestleMania is the end, right? It's the payoff, the big payoff, whatever, right?
Right.
But WWE couldn't really come up with anything creative to what The Rock was referring to. Like, what do you mean the beginning, like special, like, right? But now Rock is saying that he's good to go for WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. He's good to go. He's ready to go. Him and Roman. But here's the thing about it, Mike. We hear this every year.
Every year, yeah.
We hear this every year from Rock. I'm ready to go. I'm good to go. Him and Roman Reigns, which, listen, will do bonker numbers in the box office. Will do insane numbers if they do that match at WrestleMania in Philly, right? It will just do insane numbers that you can't even like imagine.
Bro, if Rock is at 40, we are most definitely going. I'll pay any price, anywhere to go and see The Rock. I've never seen The Rock wrestle in person. Never.
I have. I've seen him wrestle at WrestleMania before. Remember,
I know. You see it twice in a lifetime. I know.
Sadly, unfortunately, I've seen twice. Unfortunately, I was there to see twice in a lifetime. Unfortunately, and of course, I saw Rock wrestle twice at WrestleMania, bro.
Yeah,
I've seen him wrestle twice.
What's the first one?
Him versus Cena, WrestleMania 29. And then him and Eric Rowan at 32. Him and the Garbage Man WrestleMania.
That wasn't a match.
I know. But just to be a dick, like, I seen him wrestle twice. What are you talking about? You know?
That wasn't a match. Come on.
And I think that's also worth mentioning too. Roman makes a vow. I think Rock backed out of Mania because all the heat that Vince had on him and when he stepped down. You can make that's also another valid thing to say to just keep in mind as well. You know, Vince in this whole scandal, right? The hush money scandal, and also factor in that there's now this merger. There's a sale now, right? TKO.
Right.
So the idea of now this took place, you can do the match. Like I mentioned earlier, Mike, that's going to do crazy numbers. And it's crazy because we know if they do that, someone that we know, Mike, as we say here on Around the Point, is going to be in the mud.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes is going to be in the mud, bro, if that happens.
Yeah.
In the mud, bro.
I mean...
Listen, I have the people out there who are going to be on the Cody Rhodes camp. Oh, Cody, it should be Cody, right? It shouldn't be Rock. Screw Dwayne. Yeah, I don't understand. From a business standpoint, what's going to make you more money?
People don't care about business.
That's the problem.
That's the thing. These guys that big Cody fans, quote unquote, they care about and have the idea of what the other company has.
That's not the case at all.
That's not the case at all.
And listen, I like Cody. I think Cody's great.
I love Cody too. I love Cody. I love Cody when he debuted. We see this freaking dude when he was a nobody.
Yes.
He was a shadow of his father's image.
Yes. And then he broke out.
And he broke out. And I loved him ever since.
Took a gamble on himself. Rolled the dice.
I remember when he wrote that letter saying that he asked for his release. I remember seeing that on Twitter. I remember that picture he posted that MJF replicated.
The list?
His list. Yes. I remember seeing that on Twitter.
Yes.
I remember seeing the highlights of Cody Rhodes and Kurt Angle in a cage match on the Indies. I remember seeing that.
I remember Cody winning the NWA World Title at All In.
I remember seeing that. Ain't nobody bigger Cody Rhodes fans than me and you, Chase, Walter, Romeo. Ain't nobody. We seen it from the beginning.
Ain't nobody.
We've seen it from the beginning.
But again, bro, y'all gotta understand. Yes, Cody should be the guy. I even heard people say, "Oh, Maybe, WrestleMania is 2 nights. You do night 1, Cody and Roman, and then night 2, Rock versus. No, you don't do that. No.
No, Roman doesn't do 2 nights, brother.
Doesn't work for him, brother.
That doesn't work for him, brother.
That don't,
2 nights?
2 nights of Roman Reigns, yo. You tell that to Roman Reigns. You tell him that. You know what he's going to say to you?
I'm not feeling it.
Exactly.
He ain't feeling that.
He ain't feeling that
unless you throw him in the bag. Unless you throw him the biggest bag in the history of a WrestleMania main eventer, by all means, right?
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, if that happens, Cody Rhodes is going to be in the mud.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
And I hate to say it, you know what I mean? But again, for all we know, bro, this is Rock saying all this stuff right now, and then he doesn't pull the trigger. Because you got to keep in mind also, Mike, there's a reason why he was on TV on Friday night. Same for Cena, because the strike in Hollywood.
Exactly.
You got to factor that in as well.
Exactly. They ain't got nothing to do. Shoot, Rock taking care of all these people. He gotta get reimbursed. He gotta get reimbursed, man.
And also factor in too, bro. I think this was Solomon who said this shit. Solomon Monster, for in case you guys are wondering. The XFL is about to begin once the NFL season is over with.
Right.
So you got to factor in him promoting, doing appearances. That's gonna take a toll.
And Vince Aco had no problem with promoting the XFL because guess who he brought it from?
Dwayne. Well, Dwayne bought it from Vince or whatever.
Exactly.
No, but you gotta keep in mind though, Dwayne got to go out there, promote the XFL, do appearances at a time when you should be out there promoting, building up this match for WrestleMania.
Right.
You know what I mean? And who to say, right? Who to say? I think it was all Solomon who said this as well. Who to say the strike doesn't end in a month from now? Who to say, right? So if that all this shit happens, that WrestleMania 40 match, him and Roman, might not happen. But again, we don't know. But I'll say this: the bigger box office is Roman and Rock.
Yeah, it is. It is. Remember, we got excited with RIP to that TV show, Young Rock. It was a great TV show. They even teased it on Young Rock that they were going to have a match one day, him and Roman.
Yep.
That's how big this is. That's how big it is.
Does Roman and the Rock? Oh my God! Does the Roman versus Rock need the title? Cody can come into Mania as champion. No, it doesn't need. Rock versus Roman does not need the title.
It doesn't.
But you're not gonna have Roman lose you're not gonna have Roman lose that title before Mania.
There's a way you could do it. I don't know if they'll do it, but there's ways.
There's ways, but again, we'll see what they end up doing here. Give Roman extra money. He's going on vacation after anyways. Roman Rock night 1, Cody Cena night 1. Winners face each other night 2. Yeah, that's something that New Japan does for Wrestle Kingdom. They could do that too, I guess. But I mean, who knows really, right? A triple threat makes a lot of sense. Roman versus The Rock versus Cody Rhodes at Mania for the title. No. First of all, me personally, listen, I loved the Daniel Bryan match from WrestleMania 30. Him versus Batista versus Orton, right? The whole story of him beating Evolution in one night. Great as it was, I am not a fan of the WrestleMania main event being a multi-person match. Yes,
there's only 2 main events.
I'm also aware, Mike. Yes, WrestleMania 37, night 2, Roman versus Bryan versus Edge. Great match also, but I was just not down with it being a multi-person match.
I wasn't bringing that one up.
What are you gonna say?
There's only 2 triple threat main events in WrestleMania history that I only care about, and there's one I can't talk about.
That's true.
I can't talk about it. There's only two. There's literally only two.
Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda Rousey. That's one of them.
No.
Oh shit! In the mud.
I honestly revolted that one because they put Charlotte in there for no reason at the time. Sorry, Romeo, but at the time, I was pissed off. But I get it. I get it now.
I don't like the triple threat. They're two different stories, and Cody will be overshadowed by The Rock. That is true.
Exactly.
That is true as well. But I mean, again, we're saying all this right now, right? We're saying that Roman and Rock is saying all this stuff, right? Well, a lot of things going to be coming into play in the next couple of months. But like I said, bro, he says this every single year. He says this every year.
You know what this reminds me of?
What it reminds you of?
The you probably don't know, but for all you sports fans out there, 2009 All-Star weekend dunk contest. They interview LeBron James. Wonder why he never took place in a dunk contest. Because LeBron James, all-time dunker in games, big athleticism, vertical jump, all that. He could smash the ratings. It'd be a great thing. Michael Jordan done it. All the greats have done it. Even Kobe's done it. All the great players have been in the dunk contest, except LeBron James. What LeBron James do in that interview? He guaranteed his entry in the 2010 dunk contest. What happened?
I'll tell you what happened. Can I take a guess?
Yes. You can take a guess.
Can I play a clip? Most likely.
Yes, you can play a clip as your guess. Yes.
Basically, let's see here. Basically, he said in 2010, I'm not gonna be here.
Exactly. That's exactly what he said. Oh my God, my nose is.
Oof. No, it looks like, bro, you got punched in the nose a lot, bro. You like a fighter, bro. Yeah. You got punched in the nose a lot, man.
Bro, my nose is like all messed up.
You've been training. You've been training, bro, for season 2 of ATB Game. You've been training.
I guess so, bro.
But we'll see. Anything can happen. Anything can change anytime. I agree there with Chief as well. Speaking of 2024, there's also been reported that the Royal Rumble will be going to Tampa on Saturday, January 27th. It's gonna take place at the Tropicana Field.
The shittiest field in the MLB.
Tropicana Field, if you guys remember, that's where WWE held the Thunderdome during the Thunderdome era, right? During the time of the Thunderdome. Like, I think that was the second place they went to after Orlando, remember?
Yeah. That stadium sucks.
So it's going down, like we mentioned, Saturday, January 27th. So there you go. And also Raw will emanate from the Amalie Arena in Tampa on January 29th. So there's that. That's where they're gonna have the road to WrestleMania begin, in Tampa. Like Romeo's saying here, what a dump of a stadium.
Super dump.
I guess so. Let's move on here, Mike, a little bit here. Let's move on. There's been more news regarding Jade Cargill. As many of you know, on Friday, they aired her match on Rampage, her and Chris Statlander for the TBS title in the rematch. Yeah. And she lost, and they had her big send-off, right? At the end of the match, they embraced and all that stuff. And it's been reported that today that she's already in Orlando, ready to, I guess, begin with WWE. It is official. Now,
There's a unofficial photo of her in the performance center. I don't know if that's from a tryout from a long time ago. Uh,
send
but
me this photo.
the-
I'll let you know. Send me this photo, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know if it's any legitimacy to that. And look
oh,
who's here, joining us here, fresh out of delivery service. What the hell? That's not the kitchen. What are you doing? What are you doing, man?
Oh,
he in Chicago. Look at the project buildings outside that
I,
window.
I'm on the road right now. Come on.
On
On
the
the
road
road.
again.
So before
Wanna
we
go
get
on.
Canadian on the road again.
before we get into this Jade Cargill news here,
Jay
Walty,
Cargill. Didn't we talk about her already?
I know, but there's been more stuff that went out there,
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah.
Walter, I'm glad you're here. You know what's crazy, bro? We weren't gonna do it. We were not. We did say we were not gonna go this year, but being that Tony Khan realized that shit, man, you gotta fucking fill up Arthur Ashe. You gotta fill this son of a bitch up. We'll be there. We're going. We're gonna be there at Arthur Ashe for Grand Slam on Wednesday. Myself, Walter, and Romeo. We're all gonna be there this coming Wednesday, live at Arthur Ashe. Should be a fun one. Should be a
Yeah, it's
fun one.
probably the cheapest I ever spent on a ticket there, I think.
You think
That-
last year was
yeah.
cheaper? Last year wasn't cheap.
No, last year I'm pretty sure we spent more last year.
So, did we spend like 100 to get all together? Like 100?
Mm, yeah, it's cheaper this year.
Yeah, it
We
is.
spent
Yes.
30 something.
They met my price point.
Bro, but I feel bad for the people that probably bought seats there. They probably
For
spent more than $100.
I feel bad for the fucktards who literally, bro.
Nah, don't call them that. Come on, they didn't know anymore.
Oh, okay. I feel bad for the individuals. Can I say that? Can I say that, Walter? Individuals.
Yeah, I mean they should have been a little smarter, but yes.
I feel bad for the individuals who forked over money when the tickets went out. Yeah, this is an old photo. This is an old photo, Mike. There's an old photo of Jay Cargill. This is not recent.
Okay.
This is at a time when they did offer her a contract and she turned him down.
Oh, well, guess what? They always come back, don't they?
No. So they offered her a big contract to sign with them, right?
Uh-huh.
And she turned him down to go to AEW. I mean, things happen for a reason, but
Well, yeah.
the word goes.
They always come back.
So she is. Oh my god, she's in Orlando at the Performance Center as we speak. She starts in WWE. It's happening, folks. It's happening. There's been
Look
talk.
at his head being.
There's been talks that she might be head to the main roster.
Hey, man, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do.
And I'll be honest with you. I would, and again, I may, I don't know how you may view this, but I would keep her down there NXT for like a month or two. I would, and again, I'm not saying that she's bad. She's not. But I do feel like, let her spend some time in the PC or in NXT, whatever you want to refer to it as, right? Let them get rid of some of her bad habits and then bring her up. That's just me. What do you guys think? Walter, what do you think, bro?
I agree. She should at least start off in the Performance Center. I get why they probably want her main eventing. Be on the main roster. Jesus. Main eventing one day, maybe. But yeah, to be on the main roster, I could see why they would rush that. Just because they're probably paying her a lot of money. But I think to long-term wise, it's best for her to stay there. Tone her craft, get better in the ring. It's not an insult. I mean, if she nails that, and everything else is just natural. Like she already has the look. You got the hardest thing, the thing that is not achievable for all people. You have a great look, and all you gotta do now is put in the work, and I know she will. I mean, I'm pretty sure she knows what she's getting herself into, and I think she has a potential to be like
Yeah, she does.
basically one of the top women in the division.
She does, absolutely. And I will say this, bro. When the time comes, bro, think of the matches you're gonna have, bro. Think about it. Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill.
Yeah, that's a dream match.
Bianca,
Eventually, down the road.
Jade Cargill versus Charlotte. If you ever want to do the quote unquote passing of the torch, would you guys say that could be very suitable?
Passing the torch. She's just a few years younger than Charlotte.
No. But like, a lot of people, depending who you talk to, right, say, "Oh, Charlotte is the face of that division, right? She is the top, right, top tier, right?" And it's always that whole thing of passing the torch, right, to the next who you think is the future of that division.
Pretty
So
sure Bianca kind of holds that now, but
or some would even say,
yeah, passing of the
even
torch
Rhea.
will probably be Bianca to her.
Yeah,
that too.
Yeah.
Or you know what, Rhea versus Jade Cargill. Anything about it too,
Dude, you got endless things. Rhea Jade, Charlotte Jade, Bianca Jade, Bianca Tiffany Stratton, Bianca.
that's another one we didn't mention. Tiffany Stratton's another one.
Yeah, bro. There's some matches,
bro.
bro.
And Tiffany's on her way up, bro. She's on the come up, and bro, she's on the come up.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, you don't think we don't even know if she'll keep the name Jade Cargill. You know how WWE wants to spin some shit and just put their stamp on, put the little stamp on it. All right, you're Jade, but we're not gonna call you Jade Cargill. Imagine if they did.
I think they will. I think they'll keep the Cargill name.
I will say this. I think
because think about it. She's there to build her brand, right?
Yeah.
That's how you build her brand. You make her name bigger than what it was.
Now, my question to you is: do you have her now? I'm under the belief, and again, I could be wrong on this. No Mercy's in a few weeks, right? You have her in the crowd at No Mercy, sitting in the crowd.
I think
Mercy?
that's what
I would. Yeah, you have her at No Mercy, but you know how fans will jump the gun, like, oh, they put her in NXT. This is a travesty. You paying her all this money. They'll jump the gun, but I would have her sit. What's the next Fed pay-per-view?
Well, I think it's ain't it the Saudi show?
Saudi.
I would skip the Saudi show. Don't put her in the crowd in the Saudi show.
She don't need to travel.
What's after the Saudi show?
It's a Survivor Series, right?
Survivor Series. Wow, 2 months. I feel like there has to be a pay-per-view before.
Yeah, Survivor Series. That's in November.
They usually have a filler pay-per-view.
Fastlane. Have her sit in the crowd at Fastlane.
Fastlane.
You do No Mercy, and then have the fans flip out to have her sit there at Fastlane,
so they could think, "Oh, where's she gonna
go?" Have her getting into a skirmish with some women's wrestler that's wrestling at that moment.
It is Fastlane.
So you have her sit at both those shows, just like remember how they used to do with MVP back in the day before he debuted. He would sit in the crowd with like 2 women and just like chastise whoever's in the ring. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
They should do that with her.
Yes, that could be. But I'm excited. I'm happy for her, bro. I'm happy for her. I do feel like, again, if she wants to reach that, superstar, I hate saying that word, that mega star status, is going to be in the Fed.
She was destined from the look. The look that she had was a Fed bound look. She was never gonna really fit in with AEW because they're more I'm trying to say this nicely, like, the way the styles are there, it doesn't fit what she's doing. Like, she never got matched up with the top women in AEW because most of the top women in AEW they focus a lot on the work rate, and so do the Fed. But obviously, the thing is, the Fed has a performance center. It's a trainer for those moments. AEW does not have a performance center. Yeah, Brian Danielson, great trainer, but that ain't his full-time commitment. So, like, Jay never really had that. Like, everyone else, had some in-ring ability. So there was no, like, even though you knew she was good, and even though Tony kind of I think he tried his best to try to get her, not to be relevant to the streak and everything, but they weren't confident in her in terms of wrestling their top women, which makes sense.
Exactly. And again, I said this months ago. I even said this on SAD this past Thursday. With Jade, less is good. Less with her is good.
Who we said that about?
Tiffany Stratton?
That too.
Who?
We said that about Bianca too.
Yes,
Look
we
what
did.
happened. Look what happened.
Look at her now.
Well, now she's able to do long matches.
Now
And Jade, to be fair, she had a nice match. What was it, on Rampage?
Yeah,
I saw it. That was like her longest match, I think.
People said that was her best match. It's a shame because, bro, it happened when she's on her way out.
Well, that's good that she at least tried. That's cool for Chris Statlander to also help her out and make a good match out of it. It was nice.
You can tell that
they
they
did.
respect each other backstage because
Yeah.
Oh no! From what I've heard, bro, they gave her the proper send off.
Yeah.
She got a big ovation backstage. Everyone, wished her the best and all that stuff. So you could tell, bro. Again, here's someone in Jade Cargill in a promotion of AEW with a roster full of men and women who had a scratch and claw their way to this opportunity, right? Meanwhile, here's Jade Cargill, who does not have an independent wrestling background, right? She didn't go to Japan. She didn't do tours. She never once set up a ring, right? Set up the chair like a lot of these wrestlers do on the independent scene, right? And when it again got to AEW and basically, basically was treated the same way everyone else.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could with someone that looks like that, it was hard to just treat her like any AEW dark person or something like that. You had to see Tony. I feel like he probably could have done better, yes, but I thought he actually did fine with the way he booked her. They made a whole championship basically for her, if you think about it. And
they made her whole world.
Yes, she didn't touch any of the other main event top female talent. It was a little weird, but I get it. I think it worked out for her to go to AEW first, because without that, who knows what would have been in the Fed. I think this definitely helped her a lot more, and I don't think she left on bad terms. And best of luck. Best of luck to her. And I think Tony has no ill will towards, unlike some other instances. But I think with Jade, I mean, they respect one another.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel too. It's funny you mentioned like others, Walter. So this was reported per Nick Hausman in the of House of Wrestling regarding CM Punk.
Oh man.
So word is going around that he does not have any litigation pending against Tony Khan. Khan publicly said he thought his life was in danger during the incident in AEW All In. However, Punk is seemingly looking to avoid legal action and move on. Per Hausman, Punk was described as Punk was described as breathing a sign of relief. And now that he is out of AEW, since he returned to the company in June, he was seemingly surrounded by constant drama. The report also noted that it is unclear whether AEW or Khan have any pending legal actions towards Punk.
Well, I
Really
think
know, well,
that probably means like
because he
you
knows
know
what's up, bro.
a
'Cause
lot of the stuff that were reported was probably accurate. You know, there's cameras there too, so
Yeah.
regardless, bro,
that is tough.
even if you sue, bro, you're gonna look bad.
It's a long process too. At the end of the day, I think I know what he's trying to do. I mean, I
Oh
don't
yeah.
know if it's gonna happen, but
Oh, it's funny you mentioned that, bro. It's funny you
yeah,
mentioned that too, bro. It's funny you mentioned that too, because
yeah,
in that same article, right?
that's
Um,
telling that he's not gonna do anything.
now, well, here's the thing. Um, Nick, so not Nick, we'll get to that in just a second, but so you all know Punk also does commentary, right? For Cage Fury
Yeah,
Fighting Championship, right? So during the show, he noticed that he has time on his hand for the next 2 months. And that got people, going crazy, right? That got people basically to just, have speculation, right? Oh my God, he's gonna be a Survivor Series, right? Is he gonna be a Survivor? Because again, Survivor Series is in Chicago, right? He's in Chicago. It's at the All-State Arena, right? And I've already seen fan made I've already seen online fan made posters, right, of Survivor Series 2023, Roman and CM Punk, right? Have you guys seen this?
I think I've seen one. Yeah.
I'm like, amazing Photoshop skills here, amazing Photoshop skills. But what are we doing? You know?
Yeah, well, there's people getting excited. You know, I hope they don't have their expectations to that level, but you know, it's nice to tease. Like Punk likes to tease as well. My bigger question is like that promotion that he commentates on. Like, is that just him just showing up whenever he wants? Because I feel like he wasn't showing
Oh,
up
he
to
has a
those a lot.
contract with them,
He has a
right?
contract.
I feel like was he always there when he was in AEW?
Yeah, he was.
I felt like he was only there during the hiatuses, whenever he
Nah,
got in trouble
nah,
or whenever he got
he was.
injured.
Even when he departed from the UFC, he did that.
Yeah,
Wow.
he does that still. Yeah, which is by the way, is part of Fight Pass. By the way, part of
What,
Fight Pass.
UFC?
No. So the Cage Fury Fighting Championship that he has
Yeah, it's part
commentary
of
for,
UFC Fight Pass. What Fight Pass?
part of Fight Pass.
UFC
Yeah,
Fight
UFC fight.
Pass?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
part of UFC Fight
Oh,
Pass.
so
So,
he's part of TKO then.
so it's funny you mentioned that too. So, Nick Khan, I just mentioned the moments ago, right? He was interviewed by, I guess this had to have been a couple of days ago, obviously, by ESPN's Mike Ramondi, right? And they asked him, I guess they asked him about CM Punk, whether there's talks of whether there's interest in WWE or not, bringing CM Punk following his fire from AEW. And this was the response from Nick Khan, and quote here: "Listen, we only have respect for Phil Brooks, for Phil, that is, right? We appreciate his run here. We appreciate what he did and tried to do with the UFC. Not many people can actually get in there and do what he did. So
Right.
we have respect for Phil and we wish him nothing but the best." In other words, Nick Khan told CM Punk to go eat dick. Like, we're good, bro. We don't need you.
Not really.
In other words, listen, it's like, we're good. We wish you the best, but we're good. We're good.
No, I think he's downplaying it, but giving him his
I know. So I'm gonna get
he's
to
like,
that.
yeah, he's like, we respect him and all, but we're good for now, but never say never. That's basically what he said in a different way.
Yeah, keep that in mind too, bro. They're now under it's not under TKO.
Right.
Yeah.
So who to say if the people, if Ari Emanuel wants to get into the CM Punk business now? Who's to say? I wouldn't be.
It'd be hilarious.
It would
He'd
be
like,
hilarious.
how big was CM Punk in WWE? I don't know. You're like, oh,
Exactly.
He's like, why are they chanting his name?
To be fair, if I were
Yeah.
Nick Khan, why would I give it away either by saying yeah or we're interested?
Yeah, it could be, him playing poker face for sure. I mean, but hey, I
oh,
wouldn't be
I
surprised
think
this is
he's
legit.
king poker face. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Draven G writes here, if CM Punk goes back to the Fed, how short of a leash do you think they'll keep on him?
Mm,
Will there be? Would y'all think there'll be a leash on him though? Will y'all think there'll be a leash on?
um, leash. I don't know about leash, but
A
yeah,
short of
there's got to be some. There has to be some terms,
like,
some
listen, bro.
rules.
Well,
For
here's one
sure.
thing: being that now TKO and all that stuff is now because of TKO, he can still do his commentary for
Yeah,
cage fighting. Again, let's assume for a second Punk is in the Fed, right? You're gonna give him the Brock Lesnar deal, the Roman Reigns deal.
I think it's best for him to have a deal like that. I don't think he's
He's not doing.
suited to have a full-time deal anymore. For his sake, he shouldn't be wrestling full-time anymore.
And that's what AEW
For his
did.
sake.
That's what
Yeah,
AEW did.
they tried to do it with Brian Danielson. Look, he keeps getting hurt.
Yeah,
Now he has to limit his matches.
He can't have locker room drama. That's another thing too. That's another thing. You can't have locker room drama.
It's very hard to ask.
And he can't attend. He can't attend the press conferences after the PLEs. You can't put him on. No.
Oh, him taking shots at Paul. Oh man, nah.
I only see him signing if he's guaranteed a night one main event.
He's getting a night one main event for sure.
What's going on, Dolores?
What's up, Dolores?
What's up, Dolores? How you doing? Well, for sure, I see that happening too.
Yeah.
Him, you know what? Him and because again, you can do many matches. You can do him Punk versus Rollins, who I know I don't think Rollins likes him in real life. That's probably out of the equation here, right?
Oh, too bad they gotta do business.
They gotta do business. Yeah, imagine Punk versus Roman. That's a match I do.
I mean, maybe next year's Mania or something.
For next year, yeah. Because remember, Punk started the whole thing. So remember many years ago during that podcast with Cole Cabana where he talked about, but you got to make Roman look real strong.
Yeah.
He started the whole thing. He started the Roman hate. Remember back in the day, he started it.
Well,
Punk versus Cody Rhodes. That's another one.
Yep, that's good.
Hell, I'll even do Punk versus Cena one more time, yo. Punk versus John Cena.
If the writer's strike is still on, then yeah, you got a shot. They have good matches, but I mean they're older now, so
who cares, dude?
It's tough. Might be sloppy, man. You might make both men look bad.
Might be sloppy. Yeah, it might be a little sloppy too. But that's what's happening over there. I mean, let's see what happens with Punk. Let the shit just marinate, bro. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's wait and see.
It's a wait and see thing. Also over the weekend was UFC Noche de UFC. In the main event, it was Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko in the rematch. For the UFC, I believe it was the flyweight championship. Yes, it was. It was the flyweight championship.
Steve, you're supposed to know this.
I want to make sure. Listen, I don't want to butcher it now. I don't want to fucking butcher it. Next thing you know, I say the wrong title and shit. You know what I mean?
I'm saying you should know it. I mean, we probably don't know it, but you should know
it. And also is factor in. Again, it was Noche the UFC. I thought overall, dude. Again, it was a very, very stacked show, bro. Very the crowd was into this one, man. The crowd was into it.
Yeah, that was a lit crowd.
I hope they do this every single year.
They should.
I hope they do this every single year, honestly.
You had Brandon Moreno drunk and shit.
Bro, you had him on commentary.
Bro, he's already had like 12 Coronas in him.
Listen, bro, I like the guy. Great guy and all, bro. Great guy and all, but it's just not. Nah, bro, I'm good, bro. He's not. Get him off commentary.
Yeah, maybe Uncle Dana should stay away from some of these shows. So I'm not saying it's his fault, but it's funny how they had a good show without him being there.
Well, to be fair,
they got a good cars.
Yeah, again, it was a good. The card overall was good. The crowd was into this completely, bro.
It was in Vegas, right?
It was in Vegas, yeah, bro. It was in Vegas. Tracy Cortez picked up the win via unanimous decision. So that started my
You
parlay.
going through the prelims?
Well, you understand, bro. She was again.
I know she was one of the most talked about.
Yes,
fighters.
she was, and my parlay was again. It was off to a good start. Off to a good
You
start.
and your parlays.
Will Rosas also go on this card as well, right? Yes, he did. Raul Rosas Jr. fought on this card against Terrence Mitchell. Trying to get some redemption after losing the last time he fought. The 18-year-old kid won by TKO in round 1. Then we got the main event. Valentina Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso, the rematch, right? The fucking rematch for the flyweight title. A lot of discussion regarding this fight and the outcome. A judge gave it 10-8. Mike Bell gave it 10-8.
Tough.
But in case you're wondering, basically the judges scored it 48-47 Alexa Grasso. Another judge scored it 48-47 for Shevchenko, and then 47-47 a draw.
Screams rigged.
It was, bro. I'm sorry, dude.
I mean, not that the winner. It is what it is. No one won, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
to me, bro, when I heard a draw, bro, I was
wondering how.
Fucking bullshit.
You thought it was one-sided?
No, to me, it was not a draw. To me,
no, it wasn't a draw.
To me, Grasso won the fight.
Yeah.
To me, Alexa Grasso won.
But no, it could have been either way. I would have been satisfied with either result, believe it or not. Because I thought
split decision, bro.
Split decision, but draw. And Grasso, I know she ain't trying to fight her again, so that was her last shot.
If you're Shevchenko, bro,
Shevchenko, you lost your chance. You gotta fight someone else now. We ain't getting the trilogy. Sorry.
Yeah, we're
good fight, but
I mean, who knows, right?
We could, but they would have to headline. You think they'd headline?
No,
nah, not big enough. Co-main event at least.
They probably are, yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, again, it was a good fight, bro. In round 2, Grasso drops her in round 2.
Yeah, bro, she showed a lot of heart.
Bro. And the thing in the first fight, dude, Shevchenko had this in the bag, yo.
Yeah,
until
she had her beat. Yep.
And so she did a fucking spinning kick and missed, and then got caught with a choke, bro.
Yeah.
I will never let that be lived down, bro.
But I was surprised how close
she was. The last leg on the parlay, bro.
Yeah,
she was the last leg on the parlay. And I was so bro. If you go back and look at that watch along, me and Romeo were furious.
I know.
I was like, bro, like what happened?
But yeah, bro, this is a crazy fight. Overall, it's a crazy fucking fight. But I'm good, bro. I don't need to see a trilogy fight. I'm good. I think you move on. You got to put some new people in there. Give Aaron Blanchfield, get her in there. Why not this time? But other than that, what else happened? You know what? Since we're here, right? Romeo, my bad, Mike, Walter.
What?
I'm sorry.
Where are you,
Romeo?
right now?
You on the show, Romeo? Where are you at? Where you at?
What, Steve? You're crazy. I think it's. I mean, here's the thing about it, right?
I want a trilogy fight. I just don't think.
But just not right now.
I don't know if they'll do it.
Not right now, bro. You can wait for the trilogy fight. You can wait. But again, we'll see what they do, right? Well, we'll see. Who knows, right? I mean, anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Yeah. So, I mean, Walter, Mike, since we're here, right? And being that, Walter, you and I are going to be going to Arthur Ashe. this Wednesday, right? Do you want to do a quick little prediction?
Oh boy. Well,
Is there anything
we could
to
do
predict?
that.
Yeah, there's something to predict.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
let's do it.
no,
I don't care. I don't care.
I
Yeah.
I know I wasn't here, but so what was the question? What was the answer to that question on the title of the video? What did you guys say?
Well, someone asked you because they try to send me a video, and I'm not trying to play a video.
Video what?
He said we can
The
watch it off
title
air.
of no, the title. So are we going to get Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania 40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm s-
We
Oh,
did.
Did you guys answer?
We didn't really answer. We didn't really
didn't-
answer the
Oh.
question.
I don't think we are. I just don't think. I don't think. I mean,
I say we are. The only thing that, like Steve said, the only thing that screws this up is the writer strike.
because who to say,
They're back
right?
to work. If they're back to work,
He's fucked.
you already know they got like 50 billion ideas in the can.
This guy.
Rock
Yeah.
is fucked.
His phone will be like blowing
Yeah.
up.
And also factor in.
I think Roman will show up to 40. I don't think he'll have the match.
And also factor in too, bro. Also factor in, you know, the XFL's happening after the NFL season, right? So you know, Rock got to promote
Yeah.
that shit, do appearances multiple places. So
The number one thing is the risk of injury. He's
That's
been
true.
injured in every match he's really been since coming back, which is a
He
long
said
time
on
ago.
the Pat McAfee show that injuries and
that
conditioning ain't the issue.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Well, here's
I
the thing.
mean,
He
There's one
said it
thing
ain't the issue. He said it can happen, but it ain't the issue.
It's one thing, but here's the thing about it, though, bro. Rock is not 10 years younger like he was 10 years ago.
yeah.
You can tell you could be in the most amazing shape all you want, right? You could put a lot of you could put a lot of guys who are in their 20s to shame, who are in the gym competing in bodybuilding competitions, and you could put a lot of those guys to shame all you want.
Yeah.
But when that bell rings, dude, if you're gassed out, not even 10 minutes in, you're fucked, homie. You're
No, we can't have a May 29.
But you could tell, you can see what you're getting with The Rock at this age. If you see how he was selling the punches, of course, Austin Theory was uber safe putting his hand on his head and his hand blatantly, so he wouldn't
said,
hurt The
"Hit me."
Rock. But you're seeing what you're working with The Rock right now at this age.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So let's get into this quick little prediction, shall we? So it goes down this Wednesday. We have Ray Phoenix versus John Moxley for the International Championship.
John Moxley.
Man.
It's gonna be a hell of a match, but John Moxley.
You know what, bro?
You know what, bro?
You just shut the fuck up, and you bet not say Phoenix.
Here's why I would say Phoenix.
Oh god!
Because I believe, you know who's gonna hold on to that title real soon?
Who?
Konosuke Takeshita. And if you want
him to beat, wouldn't you want him to beat Moxley?
Come on,
though?
you think he gonna beat Moxley right now? Hell no, he ain't be.
Bro, look at what it look at what the chain is. It was Orange Cena, then Moxley. You got an up and coming guy. And Konosuke Takeshita, excuse me, with the nasal. That's what's hindering my pronunciation. You would want him to beat a guy like that. Shoot, Moxley's holding a lower mid-card title. Not even the mid-card title. He's kicking off the show. Night in and night out with this title.
Yes, I guess so. That's fair enough.
I guess.
I get what you're trying to say, but you know, again, I would say Phoenix, but
what justice would that do to Takeshita if he beat Phoenix?
Well,
What justice would
you're
that
not gonna
do?
you're not gonna have him beat fucking John Moxley the way he's right now.
Bro, he's beat Kenny Omega twice.
That is true. Then I'm gonna go with
What
John
justice
Moxley.
does having him lose or having him win off of Phoenix? It does nothing.
No. I'm gonna go with John Moxley on this one.
John Moxley, yeah. I mean, that's a given. Well, we were thinking of
That is
something
the
else.
layup of all layups.
Yes.
This is just a good match for him.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
it's like a nice. It could even open the show.
Good up.
It's probably going to open the show.
No. I'll tell you what's gonna open the show. I'll tell you what's gonna open the show. It's gonna be Chris Jericho versus Sammy Guevara. That's gonna open.
That's
the
not
show.
opening the show. That's probably a co-main.
No.
Second match.
I'll tell you what's opening the show. It's gonna be Saraya and Tony Storm. That's opening the show, baby. That's opening.
Wow, that's the third match. You know, they like putting them in the middle of the show.
Okay. We'll go with Chris Jericho. We'll go after Jericho and Sammy.
Bro, he bled on Dynamite. He's bleeding. at Grand Slam.
Is he bleeding?
He's
think so?
bleeding on Grand Slam, bro. I can almost guarantee
I
I will.
yeah.
Charles Barkley guarantee John Moxley bleeding at Grand Slam.
I'll take
Will
it.
Moxley bleed is the real question to be asked in the prediction contest. I think he might be bleeding. I think he might be.
John Moxley is at a minus 185 bleeding.
Shit. So from there we go to Jericho and Sammy Guevara. It should be an okay match. I know they want to get this out of their system now so that they can go on for the tag titles. I say Jericho wins here.
Yeah, I say Jericho wins here too.
Yeah. So Jericho probably does some dirty tactic to win. I'm on the same boat.
You too, Mike?
Yeah, I say Jericho wins.
Okay. Oh wow! Look at this. I'm looking at the thing you guys cooked up on the.
Yeah, we cooking. That's on like predictions. I'm
Yeah,
cooking
somebody else is
regardless.
cooking too.
I know that.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Thank you, Spaz Phoenix, for the $5 Canadian super chat. Notorious Jax and Tony Failure Cargill gonna have some fire dark matches, and they end in TKO. Ah, come on, Spaz.
I see what you did there.
Notorious Jax and Tony's failure. Oh, okay. Well, let's put it this way, man.
Notorious.
Notorious.
I wasn't even talking about that.
Man. What are we doing?
But I was talking about how he ended the statement.
Yeah, I
see what he
get
did
that.
there.
But
I
guess.
Thank you, Spaz.
Thank you
for
for
the
the Canadian
$5 super chat. Thank you once again.
Canadian.
So from there we go to Saraya versus Tony Storm for the women's title. I mentioned before, and I'll say it again. I'm loving what they're doing with Tony Storm. This new gimmick, I think it's great.
Yeah, this Marilyn Monroe crazy gimmick. It's good.
It's good. The question is though, I mean, does she win the title? Big Mike, what do you think? Does she win the title?
I'll probably go on a limb and say, yeah, I think she'll cheat and win. I say they'll cheat and win.
Okay. Walter, what about you? Do you think they're going to pull the trigger here and have Tony Storm walk out of Arthur Ashe, the new AEW Women's Champion? I think. Yeah, I'm about to say they'll make her 3-time, but I don't. Pretty sure.
They should. They should give it to her. But knowing Tony, he'll probably prolong this and just have Saraya win so it doesn't look like she's a transitional champ. But I think he should pull the trigger. Give it to Tony Storm. She's she has this character's working out for her. Saraya, let's be honest. I mean, she hasn't really done much to have to be a champion to me. I guess she got her moment in London, but let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it pushing.
Yeah, let's keep it pushing here. For me, it all depends if Ruby Soho gets involved, right? And if she does, Saraya's gonna retain. If there's no interference here, I would say Toni Storm. See, I want to say Toni Storm. I really, really do. The question is though, does Tony allow Saraya to have this short run with the belt? You know what I mean? Considering
that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't think so.
It's basically almost a year to the date almost when Saraya debuted in AEW as well and all that stuff. So
exactly last year in Grand Slam she debuted.
I'm gonna say and new women's champion here. And new. So we'll see what happens with that one. From there we go to Eddie Kingston and Claudia Castagnoli, title for title here for both the Ring of Honor World title and the New Japan Strong title. This is a match that goes back way back. If you guys remember, at Supercard of Honor, Claudia pinned him. Claudia also pinned him at All Out? Pinned him as well. So, again, Eddie Kingston wants his win over him to the point where if Eddie doesn't win, he has to literally shake his hand and say that he respects him. And I'm pretty sure, yes, Eddie going to bring his whole family there too. Should be a fun match. I say Eddie wins it. You have to give it to Eddie Kingston.
You think so?
I think Eddie Kingston wins the title this year.
Bro,
you think about it. People say final battle, but we don't know if I don't even know where final battle is going to be at. I don't think final battle will even be at the Hammerstein Ballroom. There's a possibility that Grand Slam next year might be at the Hammerstein Ballroom. The way these tickets are going, shit, they might be going to the Hammerstein Ballroom.
It would not be a bad idea. It would not.
That's the problem with AEW too, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, they gotta stop booking these big NBA arenas, bro.
NBA, it's tennis stadium.
No, but still though, they have an attendance problem.
Yeah, and they still book. Yeah,
they have an bro. You're booking buildings that can hold up to 20,000 seats, and you're only using 4,000, 6,000, bro. What are we doing? Stop it! Just stop it! Stop it! For real, bro. It's embarrassing, bro. You're supposed to be the number 2 behind the Fed.
Oh fuck! I forgot this fucker's still on the team.
But I don't want to hear. Oh, but Tony's happy with this. Warner's happy with this. Wembley. Wembley don't mean Wembley don't mean
80K, 81K.
Wembley don't mean shit if you can't fulfill here in the States. I'm sorry.
Oh man. You are holding on to all this, huh?
Nah, but bro, I'm just pointing that out though, bro. I'm just pointing this shit out. Like, hey, yo, yes, you can stop booking these big arenas, bro. There's nothing wrong with booking small arenas. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
So you think this is the last Grand Slam at Arthur Ashe this year?
The way they're going, probably so, bro.
I think so too.
Probably.
If they want to get away with this, they can, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. He has to be losing some type of money,
bro.
Because no, I'm talking about for this. Like he was pricing them like more than $100, and now to put them at 30, like I don't know. To me, that's a loss.
Yes, Fed. WWE is number 1, and their tickets are
insane because the Fed at one point was. I'm not saying to AEW numbers, but they were struggling at one point.
They were struggling, bro.
Crazy how they sell almost every fucking arena.
Remember the SmackDown one too, bro?
That garden was packed.
There's a-
Jesus. If only they made it a smaller set, I bet it would have been even more packed.
Eddie finally winning the mid one. He's winning the mid one.
Yeah, because it's specially made for him. That's why.
Oh
The world.
man.
Listen, I heard of
World,
Eddie
oh,
Kingston.
better bundle up.
Listen, if Eddie
He's
wins,
gonna be
yo,
bundled up with 2 pieces of metal in the coat.
Listen,
This is
listen,
world top.
listen, Eddie wins, yo. Listen, Eddie wins, bro. Eddie wins Wednesday night, bro. Oh, homie. I heard he's gonna take everyone to the bar, yo.
The bar.
Oh, shit.
Every single one of you motherfuckers to the bar.
First round on me. First round on me, motherfuckers.
First round of 7,000 people in there. Oh man.
Impact gonna outsell all Spaz. I love you.
I ain't gonna go that far.
Spaz, I love you, but that
I went to
what
an
do we
Impact
do?
show. That is definitely not happening.
Spaz, I love you and all, but nah, I don't even think you believe that, buddy. I don't even think you believe that one.
Attendance rating wise, it's not. If you want to go at some company, you could go with Impact. Doesn't they're not really. I mean, supposedly their competition's a TKO. supposedly,
yeah. Supposedly. But I'm going with Eddie Kingston on this one. Eddie wins it. And I'm happy that they're doing this on Dynamite and on Rampage.
Why would they do it on Rampage? That'd be so
Because
anticlimactic.
I know, but that's such an AEW move, though. Put it on Rampage instead. It's not.
They did the right thing. They put a lot of filler on Rampage.
I know. Just imagine, though. Just how
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Thank you, Spaz, once again for another $5 Canadian super chat. Most phoenixes are firebirds, but your boy's a fly bird. This week's episode of WWE Last Week is up on all vid and podcasting platforms. Thank you, my fly bird. We appreciate that once again. Now we got main event. We got the main event. We got the main event now. Samoa Joe versus MJF for the Triple B. Now, I know they're playing this whole thing with MJF's neck, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys think that they actually go all the way with this? They pull the trigger and let Samoa Joe hold that AEW World Title.
I mean, after I forget who booked it, it was somebody I saw on Twitter. After I saw that, I was like, yeah, I could go with that. It's just the mediocre
was it Solomon?
side storyline, huh?
Was it Solomon?
I don't know,
Solomon.
but it went like Joe wins, the MJF disappears for a little bit.
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole faces Joe.
Beats
Adam
him
Cole
up.
wins. Then MJF faces Adam Cole in the rematch.
I think from what I reckon, I know Saul Monster said this as well. Is that Samoa Joe wins, right? At
Right.
Grand Slam.
Right.
Adam Cole wins the belt from Samoa Joe at a future date.
Right.
But being that, if you remember, MJF gave Adam Cole a title match at All In.
Right.
Because again, him being a friend, right? Being a friend, all that stuff. Adam Cole this time tells MJF to go eat dick. You ain't getting
Right.
shit from me. Showing him what a real asshole is all about.
That's nice and all,
But
I think MJF's winning.
Yeah, I think so too. I think MJF
I forgot who else said this. MJF wins by choking out Samoa Joe.
Oh, I don't know about that, but yeah, we're saying all these nice, theories, nice booking ideas, but
MJF wins.
MJF wins, bud. LOL.
Keep it a buck.
Come on, y'all. Joe not winning.
See, PZ, how much you want to put on there, bro?
Oh shit!
How much you putting on that?
Oh no! Whoa,
we became
whoa.
a gambling platform. What are we doing?
What are we doing, Mike? Come on, man. We don't know, but I'm gonna go with MJF to win this. Walter, what says you, man?
MJF. He's gonna win.
You too, Big Mike? MJF, or you going with Samoa Joe?
MJF. Let's go with the safe pick.
And after that, we'll be reviewing the show on Thursday on Sat, and then once again Thursday, guys. Thursday. Listen. After what we did on night 1, we got to run it back. Be night 2 of Impact 1000. We got to finish strong, y'all. We got to finish strong, man. Remember, y'all, we already did night 1, which did good numbers. And it was fun. I mean, night 1 wasn't bad.
No, I'm talking about in terms of access TV numbers. I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I know.
XTV.
And listen,
I think that's good numbers for them because they only do like 70,000.
Do they? No, I thought they drew around that, like 100. I thought this would get like 140, 150. That 107.
Nobody cares.
NXT versus Impact Super Show. Stab versus Peraza, Alexander versus Carmelo gonna be all in next. Man, you mean to tell me?
I got confused for a second. I'm like, huh?
So you mean to tell me? That Impact Wrestling gonna assault the WWE? That what you telling me here?
That's what it sounds like.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either. Did you guys? I don't know. Again, Walter, I'm not sure about you. I don't know, Mike, you were watching part of it. I don't know. Did you finish watching The Wrestlers on Netflix?
No, I didn't finish it. I actually fell asleep on the 3rd episode, and I think it went through all the episodes. I gotta go back to the 3rd episode, rewatch everything.
I watched them all. I mean, overall, it's worth the watch. It really, really is. I'm not gonna go ahead and review it because obviously they didn't watch it. What I'm actually starting to watch now is Monster Factory on Apple TV.
You have Apple TV?
Yeah,
I thought you didn't have Apple TV. What happened?
Remember when we tried to get the MLS? And
you just don't have the MLS. That's all.
That's all, basically.
That's all right. Miami's probably back in the mud.
They are in the mud, all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're back in the mud.
5-2, bro. 5-2 to Atlanta.
Well, they're still the final. The Open. I think it's next Wednesday.
Yeah, but again, guys, we'll be back. Might not be back tomorrow. We'll see. Depending how things turn out with Monday Night Raw. Well, we'll keep you posted. But Wednesday, there will not be a Let's Talk NXT because we'll be headed to New York that Wednesday. So there's that too. Thursday, we'll do SAD, and then we'll do night 2 of Impact 1000. Got finished strong. And besides, I did want to see the X Division, the Ultimate X match. So
yeah, it was good.
There's that as well. So we'll see. Who knows? Depending how. Because we're still a discussion, right? Do we make Impact a recap show or a watch along? We don't know yet.
Watch along for the win.
Well, again, we'll talk about this and we'll plan it out and all that stuff because we'll see. But anywho, guys, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight or today, whatever you want to call it. Right? Still, wherever you may be around the world. Thank you all. You guys are awesome as always. All right, I want to thank you guys once again because without you guys, we just be a bunch of dudes just talking to some webcams right now and stuff like that. But you guys, again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. You can follow the Around the Point Network at AT Network. Follow us there. Follow me on X at Heel Steven. Walter, where can they check you out?
Yep. Follow me on X at Walter.
And of course, where can they check out the Pride of Detroit?
You can follow me on X at Detroit Gamer 313.
Yes, and hopefully you feel better, Mike. Feel better. That's
okay.
gonna be with that being said, guys, I want to thank you all as always. You guys are awesome, guys. You guys are flipping awesome. For myself, for Big Mike, for Walter, for the gang. This has been Steve's Kitchen on the Around the Point Network. Good night, y'all.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.
I dare him to say that to The Rock.